Good morning. I'm going gliding today, but I decided not to take my car to the airport, so I went by bike. I have to first go to the Brezovica airport, and then from this airport to the Postojna where I go gliding, I will go by airplane. However, as I came to Brezovica, I figured out that I forgot my keys. So I have to go back home, take the keys, and go back to Brezovica. So another 20 kilometers of cycling.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving.
Finally the sun came. I'm just fueling up the airplane, and yeah, then I will take off and go to Postojna to do some gliding.
It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
There was a lot of rain yesterday, so the runway is a bit wet. But since there is no puddles on the runway, I think it will be manageable. Today I'm flying DG 300 and Francis is flying his ASW 24. Weather looks good and we have some wind. So ready to go? That's my first climb, already 2 meters per second. I'm gonna go to the cloud base and then I will proceed inbound Novo Mesto. Or maybe I will go to Snežnik first. I will decide when I come a bit higher. But there is a very nice cloud street in that direction. Sarah Fox also joined us. We might fly together today. I have no idea who did this. Maybe some aliens? Okay, now we are flying for half an hour and we are very low, so we are putting all hopes into the ridge in front of us, and if this won't work, we will just have to land. We found our climb, but it's not certain. It's a very weak climb, half a meter, and we will see if it stays here. Yeah, that's better. We are still 400 meters above ground, but at least we have a climb. Now this climb turned to be an amazing climb. We have 3.5 meters per second of climb, and we will go to the cloud base. Half an hour later, we are 80 kilometers away from Postojna, and we are quite low again. At least I am low. Franci is quite a bit higher. We turned back and now I have to find some lift, otherwise I will have to land out. Now the climb is a bit better at 0.6. I had 0.3 for 20 minutes now, and I'm too low to try anything else. But hopefully this one improves, or at least stay the same for the amount of time that I need to get higher, and then I will go to next cloud. Ooh, that's getting better. Just for half a turn and then back to 0.5. It seems that I managed to escape the outlanding once again. That's a very good thing, because since I came with an airplane, it would be a problem if I would come back to the airport too late, so that I wouldn't be able to get back to Brezovica, and I would be stuck here in Postojna until tomorrow. So that's a good thing. Now I'm flying towards Spot Pitch airfield, which is very close to Brezovica, where I first took off today. And this is very close to Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. And we have some nice cloud streets and some nice climbs here. There's supposed to be a bunch of airplanes in front of me. I have no idea who they are and what they are doing here. I think there's like 6 or 7 of them. Let's go check them out. There's one on my right side, one in front of me. Okay, enough playing. Let's go fly towards Croatia. Now I'm very close to Croatian coast. I can already see it there. So the coast that you see there is Rijeka, and then to the left you have Island Kirk. Here we usually fly when we do the wave flights. Now my goal is to fly to Croatian border and then turn back and do a good final glide to Postojna. So the goal of final glide is to come to the destination airport as quickly as possible, and that means that I have to lose all of the altitude in order to be as fast as possible. Now I just turned back and I have to figure out what's the best way to do final glide. So we have some clouds that are on the right. We know that they work well. On the left there's not really a lot of clouds, so I think I will do a final glide here on the right side. Yeah, we have some bird here. So let's go a bit more to the right. To get some understanding, I have 27 kilometers to Postojna airport and the required LD ratio is 29. So in theory I should get there without any circling, and also I think I will be able to get some lift along the way. So I will just try not to circle. I think the final glide was successful. I managed to come here quite quickly. I think my average speed was around 150 kilometers per hour. Now I see that Franci is landing just in front of me. He is there. The airfield is right in front of us. Okay, yeah, that's Franci. Okay, now let's do the traffic pattern.
Check landing gear.
We are on 200 meters, which is more than enough. And see you after landing.
Life's good and I'm loving every single moment of it. Every breath feels like a gentle kiss, so infinite. The sun is shining brighter, painting skies with bliss. This heart of mine is open wide, nothing feels amiss. Feels like I'm reliving my dream life once again. Every step I take feels lighter, free from all the pain. The colors of the world have found a sweeter hue. Oh, the magic in the air, I see it shining through. Yay, honey, isn't today beautiful? You see the way the flowers bloom, the way the wind sets us free.
The day is coming to an end. It was a nice day. I did some gliding. It was a bit short flight. I did only 3 hours of flying and 250 kilometers, but I enjoyed it very much. And also I did some motor flying, I did some cycling. So overall it was a good day.
Of joy, a rhythm I can't quit.